Wheaton holds an incredibly important place in my heart because being from Lower Manhattan and starting my college career the week before 9/11, I had only been at school for 7 days. It was, the first time I had ever been away from my family, and the worst disaster of my life happened. And I cannot thank especially Dean Sue Alexander, who and President Marshall, who immediately jumped into action. The school was so incredibly supportive. They made sure to find every single student with family in the New York area, to find them, make sure that they had heard from their families. And I believe by the night of the 11th, I think I was the only student on campus that had connected with family. And I actually didn't hear from my family for 3 days, and essentially lived with Dean Sue, and never felt so cared for, even though I felt that my world was over. When my mother finally got through and finally found a line that was open, I'll never forget my roommates running down the stairs of McIntyre yelling, "Your mom's on the phone," and just falling to my knees. And one of my closest friends on campus was also from the city, and his parents had actually been at one of the airports, and with all the flights canceled, he had heard from his parents, and he stayed with me night and day, knowing just how awful this was for me, and he turned out to be my husband. I can't do enough for Wheaton because of that time in my life. And, they just said, take whatever time you need, go home, be with your family. And I spent all of December helping my mother down at Ground Zero. And I needed that. I needed to be there. I needed to feel like I was helping. I don't know if I would have even been able to go back after that, but because they said to me, you got to take care of yourself. You've got to go back and help your family. That saved my college career, that I was able to come back, after that winter break, and felt so much more secure and safe. So even though it was so horrible and seared in my mind, the way I was taken care of those 3 days, I will do whatever I can for Wheaton for as long as I live.